testimony, you have a recommendation about...
One of the concerns that a number of people have had as they read more and more about how how the money is moving around and being spent by the CPA. Too many of the Iraq reconstruction contracts reflect inadequate acquisition planning. Given the frenetic pace of spending, it's reasonable to ask whether the contracts reflect carefully wrought, realistic plans likely to achieve specific objectives. Looking ahead, there's every reason to fear that the government lacks adequate resources on the ground in Iraq to manage and administer these contracts. Some contractors may perform shoddy and inferior work, but more troubling is the concern that the government is wasting money by rushing to award contracts before good plans are in place. In addition to a number of regulatory things, I think that one thing that really hasn't been done is no one sat down and tried.
If, as the administration claims, there is no impropriety, why not open up the contracts for inspection? If there are explanations for what appears to be excessive profit-taking, why not provide them? Why all the secrecy? It is time for the Congress and American people to demand answers from the administration. We deserve to know who is getting paid, what work they're being paid for, how much that work is costing, and why the work costs so much. The lack of transparency in the government contracting process, the appearance of cronyism, the unexplained anomalies in pricing, the trickling out of information that the administration might perceive as damaging, and the refusal to make relevant information public have undermined the integrity of the reconstruction process and as a result have undermined our national security.
To date, I won't speculate on why there hasn't been, except I will say that there have been.
This self-dealing and good old boy network is so obvious to the rest of the world. There are many countries that could be donors to the Iraqi effort that say, no thanks, I don't want part of this deal. This is such a sweetheart deal for the friends of this administration that it isn't on the square, and we're not going to get involved. Frankly, what comes out of that is a donors conference, which, if you stretch it